contractors are responsible for plugging those gaps anytime a storm gets in the Gulf. And obviously something didn't work back there because it's flowing in pretty good into the pastures. I just called the people that own the cattle to tell them they need to probably make arrangements to move those cattle. The fields are filling up.
Now, Mr. Nungesser, we've had before I go to the Google map, these are some pictures that I think you sent in to us of the water. That's not Highway 23 there, is it? What am I looking at in terms of a road?
No, you're looking at the road into Myrtle Grove Marina.
Okay.
And then the short video is the pump station.
And the pump station is the one that's kind of at the end of the Myrtle Grove community that's sort of on the...
That's a pump. This is a flood wall. This is the last... Both of these areas, the last two sections of the federal levee that were late getting started and still under construction. The frontal protection on the pump station is at Point Celeste, which is directly Plaquemines Parish. And that's where the water's flowing in the most at this point.
Sir, you broke up there. Repeat that, please, so everybody's got that. Where exactly? So on the...
Point Celeste is down across from my home.
Okay.
Right before you get to Point LaHash. And the frontal protection being worked on in front of those pump stations is where it's flowing in now.
All right, so when you go down Highway 23 and you see kind of on the right those mounds, sometimes very close to the highway, where they're actually levees that they're building with heavy equipment up there. That's what's
right. It's very close to the highway at Myrtle Grove.
Gotcha. All right, so the threat would be, obviously the homes in Myrtle Grove are elevated. For anybody who stayed there, they would be okay. The concern would be to livestock, and then is Highway 23 in some jeopardy?
Yes, it depends on if the levees hold, how long they're overtopped. For several hurricanes, we were able to sustain with flood fighting with sandbags, and then for a couple of them, we lost the levee. And that's when you saw us dropping big airbags to try to fill the breaches. I don't know the condition of those back levees, how well they've been maintained, or if they can hold up to this kind of wind for how long. So obviously, I know there's a mandatory evacuation the president called, but if anyone's down south of here, they run the risk of being cut off if this continues or if the levees fail.
And just so we clarify, the issue is with the pump station, the area right around the pump station, or with the integrity of the levee itself?
Well, the video I sent you is coming in right around the wall they're building around the pump station. The Myrtle Grove area is coming over the top of the levee there, and then Jefferson Lake is at the end of the Lake Canal. It's a partial levee. It's flowing over there as well, and then I don't know about the areas in the back of the cow pasture that you can't drive down a road and get to.
Are we at a point here soon when they're done with this work where this will not be an issue as much as it has been in the past?
Absolutely. There's a long story behind why these two sections of levee have not started yet. This money was obtained right after Katrina by us in Washington, $2 billion for the federal levees. And the permits for these two sections, Myrtle Grove and Point LaHash, had not moved as quickly as the other ones. And that's why they're actually not under construction yet. Just a frontal protection contract was given out for this pump station.
And I know obviously you're not in parish government anymore, but you certainly still have a home there, as you point out, and that you are still very much tied in with everybody there. Since we do have a call into Kirk Lepine, the Plaquemines Parish president, but what kind of a response are you seeing here?
Well, I texted him first, and he said that he had crews on the way down there. I just offered to assist him in any way I can. You try to flood fight as best you can and hope those levees hold up. Sometimes you're successful, and sometimes you're not. So, but you got to do what you can, and so hopefully this window will die down in the next couple hours, and we won't see any levees fail.